Hi there, adventurers. It's Aryn, the narrator of Warcraft: The Sands of Time, a Legend in the Mist Westmarches series. If you wish to listen to our games live, you can join us on Tuesdays at www.twitch.tv/theguilddndclub. Club. Our VODs are available on YouTube 2 days later, and on Spotify the following week. And you can see some of our most memorable moments at Instagram and TikTok as well. And now, what you've all been waiting for, let's step into the timeless, shall we? Hello! Greetings and salutations, adventurers, and welcome to the first session of... Not first, the fuck am I saying? Fifth session and the second session of this arc. But of the fifth session of World of Warcraft of The Sands of Time, a Westmarches style game using the TTRPG system Legends in the Mist by Son of Oak, and set in the Warcraft universe by Blizzard Entertainment. I, the Guildmaster Aryn, am your narrator for these bi-weekly adventures in the world of Azeroth and beyond. We started with Beyond. And today is, as I said, the second session for our Rise of the Brotherhood timeline. But before we progress any further, you guys already know the drill. We do need to get that little disclaimer out so Blizzard doesn't come after us with the copyright hammers and stuff. So we need to behave. This is an unofficial passion project and love letter from me to the Warcraft universe using a system that I identify with and that I really enjoy running. Son of Oak is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Blizzard Entertainment. All trademarks, characters, and lore are sole property of Blizzard Entertainment, Inc., and the game system belongs to Son of Oak Studios respectively. No copyright infringement is intended. That out of the way, if you wish to catch up with our campaigns, we have our latest episode currently available on our YouTube channel. You can find the links down below. And we post our VODs 2 days after our live streams. As for announcements, and we're going to need a little drum roll for that. Next week is the Guild's 5th birthday. Yeah, half a decade. Half a freaking decade. Time fucking flies. Well, we have something prepared for you all. Okay, so we don't want to reveal anything just yet. We're gonna probably reveal something very soon, probably Thursday in Curse of Strahd, But just keep an eye out. But that's pretty much it. With that out of the way, a reminder, you can submit your artwork in the Guild's Discord server to be featured in our gallery that you can see during the breaks of every stream. And remember, no AI art will be featured. We do not condone it. Don't forget, you can listen to this campaign and all our other games on our Spotify, linked down below, and we post our podcasts 1 week after our live streams. Now, what you've all been waiting for, let's dive into the timelines, shall we? Hello, my dear players.
Hello.
As you all can see, we have a late fourth player that survived. How you doing, Speedy?
I'm doing great. I survived the weeks of having a cold and all kinds of diseases, but I'm back. And I'm stronger than ever with my cup, ready to play.
Okay, so who wants to give our little chat the rundown of what happened 2 weeks ago?
I just read chat, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm afraid.
We didn't have a mute DM last session. We did have definitely technical difficulties.
Ago, we got a very cliffhanger finished session.
Oh yes, we had depression from many. We had chicken jokes, and we had a dwarf on a griffin or something.
If I had a nickel for every chicken joke we've made on stream, I'd have 2 nickels.
Which is not much.
It's not much, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah, and you know what's worse? With the same person.
And the Kindle
And
joke.
wait,
Same player.
And the Kindle joke, okay, that broke up the entire party.
Okay. No, the Kindle joke was something.
That Kindle joke
That
was
Kindle
something.
So, you all, last time, all of you jumped into a little time stream, not knowing what awaited you on the other side. And you got teleported a few decades before, during the height of the Second War, in the city of Stormwind, human kingdom at the south of the Eastern Kingdoms, also known as the continent of Azeroth, even though the world itself is called Azeroth, but we digress. During a time where an order of artisans called the Stonemasons had just finished rebuilding the city of Stormwind that had fallen a few years before during the First War to the attack of the Orcish horde that had attacked Azeroth from another world. They rebuilt the city to an even grander state than before. And apparently there have been some issues with payments. Payments that have been late for a while. Payments that are not late but never even arrived. And it has caused a little bit of unrest amongst the populace. You're just doing your own lives. Some of you have seen these events as a passerby. Others have seen it, felt it in the flesh. But as you start paying more attention at what's happening in the city, people that you know are also involved. People that our little dwarf friend Ragnar knows personally. The tavern keeper Joel in the old part of town. After gathering with the rest of the party, you spent a while in the tavern, just chilling, having a good time. And you did manage to notice that Joel was interacting with certain shady-looking individuals. You decided to ask about what was all that about. And that's where you got the rundown of the situation. You departed to each of you to your own places of rest. An old house, mage tower, the cliffs at the side of the city with your griffin, you name it. And a few hours later, you were awoken by the sounds of bells, alarm bells, just running off in the town. And Ragnar, you are the first one that sees a stretcher being pulled out of the tavern with a white sheet on top by some guards. And that's where we ended last session. With that, moving back, or forward actually, to present times, as this all is happening, there is the sound of footsteps in the bronze conflux, in the temporal conflux. Short steps, almost. As this small shadow just weaves between the people, whipping them with this long tail. Speedy, describe what Sparky looks like.
Sparky is a kobold. He is a gray fur kobold. He's small. But he carries with him like this this aura of self-confidence. Like he knows what he's gonna do. He knows he's ready. He has like this wooden sword in his back and a wooden like shield as well. And he's just running, and a red cape that just scrapes across the floor as he runs. But he's ready. He's going.
Okay. For all those at home that are not aware of Warcraft creatures, a kobold in World of Warcraft is not a dragon. They are rat humanoids that absolutely love candles.
That's right.
So you walk up to this tall, imposing, elven-looking figure with this long mustache and tied-back hair, bare-chested with this toga-like cloth over him and this shoulder pad that seems to have this almost like hourglass, like this glass vial with sand on it. As you see what people have been calling Nos Dormo, as he takes notice of you. Sparky?
Yes.
I was not expecting that. Let's fucking go. You were supposed to have jumped with 3 others 2 minutes ago.
What? Where? Am I late? But I saw the time.
I find it, honestly, I don't want to be rude and say hilarious, but you being late on a temporal conflux is actually quite the feat. The portal is right there.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Do I need things? What I need? I go?
You can go. Don't worry.
Yes. I just sprint towards the portal.
Okay. Just... Question, do you have a candle?
I do not, actually. I do. Well, actually, my cape, like, it's red, but there's like, it's singed at the bottom of the cape, and there's like some evidence of wax just in the cape, but that's about it. It just goes into the portal.
Just jump. You just see the sand just passing through you in this like long river of golden sand that just spans across this like dark expanse. Like out of it you see nothing other rivers of sand that kind of coalesce into this one and split into other ones. It's just surfing down the golden sands until eventually you just see this flash of light, and you find yourself in this wooden building. You're, curiously enough, pretty much the same height. At least your eye level seems to determine that. You're sitting down, groggy as you start waking up. Not from a drunken stupor, you were just too sleepy, and the tavern's table kind of felt nice enough for a little nap. You are small, so you can pass by undetected to most people. But I want you to describe what Orlin looks like. So,
Orlin is a gnome. He is small, and he has a very specific look to him, as in he has a small, like, just white hair, but he always has this hat on him, like a beret almost, but with a candle on top, and the color of the candle keeps changing depending on how he wakes up in the morning, and he just has these clothes, these like just normal travel clothes, but there's this like how do you call it, bandolier across his chest, that just has, like, instead of ammunition like you would see, it just shows like a bunch of candles. He just has a bunch of candles in his bandolier. He has quite a few in his belt as well. But yeah, that's him. That's Orlin. He's ready.
So, with that, you deal with candles a lot, right?
Indeed.
You have this certain affinity with different scents. You can identify scents very easily. I want you to tell me, how does Orlin react when the first thing that he wakes up groggy, like after this small short rest in the tavern's table? No one else around. Windows are closed, so are the doors. But I want you to tell me, how does Aryn react as the scent of blood assaults his nostrils?
He just first wakes up, he just goes, that was a good nap. What is... Why is no one here? What is the smell? I know the smell. Wait. Takes out a candle from his bandolier. No, it's not you this time. There's something else. He gets up, he looks around, he sees nobody.
In the main area of the tavern, you see nobody. But you do see that the opening to the kitchen is lit. There's light coming out of it.
I start
the
walking.
Light of a torch.
Yeah, I start walking towards it to see if I see anybody at all, even inside the kitchen. Well, behind the counter, I just try to get up the counter. Hello? Anybody in there? Hello?
You hear groaning.
What? You need help?
You just continue hearing the sound.
I try to go around the counter and go into the kitchen.
You go into the kitchen. There's this shape, this human. He is middle age and laying on top of this large puddle of blood as this gaping wound that seems to go across his neck, but apparently failed to cut all the way through, and he's just
I look around to see if there's anyone else or anything else that's dangerous.
You look around. You do not see anything, but you do see the back door is open, just slightly like this. And as you notice that, you hear knocking on the front door, just... Joel, is everything okay?
Holy candle! Yeah,
Joel.
I go to open the door.
You go to open the main door where they're knocking?
It's the main door?
Yeah, this is in the main door.
Okay.
So you now have the Stormwind city guard knocking at the door while you are next to someone bleeding out.
Yeah. He needs help. I go to the main door. Sir. I open the door.
You open the door. You see this like armor-plated human alongside 4 others. Who are you?
I'm Aryn. I was sleeping and then I woke up and there's a guy. He's hurt in the back. Come, I'll show you. And I run.
And walks towards the kitchen.
I show him. Look,
you reach, dead.
Where he was just breathing a moment ago. Oh, well, snap doodles. I don't know what to do.
We're going to have to take you for questioning.
This is the moment he realizes the whole situation he's in, and he goes, "Right, questioning, because I'm the only one here, and there's no one else, and there's a dead person now." Sir, I need to call my mom.
Right, that will wait. Turns to the other ones. Take them to the stockade. As
I guess I'll just
they grab you. As they grab by the arms, they don't shackle you. You try to struggle, or you just
whatever.
Okay, you just accept it. Like they are wary of you. They just have their hand like behind your back, as if to stop you from fleeing, but they don't like grab you or anything. you see the other two just grabbing something to make a makeshift stretcher, putting a sheet over the man and just taking him out. And as the view pans over to the cliffs of the city of Stormwind, Dragnar, you see this white shape being taken away as two other guards accompany this gnome that just walks, doesn't do much, just walks with them, but kind of lowering their head.
So I don't know anything of what transpired inside, so I'll just fly down, Griffin in, superhero landing. I'll be looking at the guards, I'll be looking at the gnome. I have no idea who he is, but there was a big ass explosion, right?
No, there were just bells ringing.
Yes, yeah. I don't know why I got the fucking explosions from. Whatever. I don't know. My brain's thinking about the worst. I will just land. What happened? Why are we ringing the bells?
There's a dead person. It wasn't me.
Who was it? Who's dead?
There was a dead person in the kitchen, and I just got there. I was sleeping. I got there, and he was dying on the floor. There was an open door in the back. Maybe the killer ran.
Fuck's sakes.
And
Who's there?
one of the guards that kind of knows you like by name, doesn't know you personally, but knows you by name. Just turns to you. It was Joe.
You're just gonna see his face turn very somber. And have you checked for who might have done it?
Well, when we arrived, this fella was the only one present.
Yeah.
So
I was
And
alone.
you think this takes priority in seeing the crime scene?
If he was the only one present at the inn, there's two options. One, he could have been the one to do it and trying to flee. Two, he could have seen the person that did it. Thus, we are taking him to questioning.
Wait.
You take him to questioning. I'll go back inside.
Master Ragnar, try not to interfere with official investigation. All right?
I'm just gonna take a look around.
Kind of just sighs. I'm not paid enough. I'm not paid enough.
None of us are. It's a theme.
And you go to the tavern?
I'll go to the tavern. I'll tell Skywing to see from above.
Okay. As you are walking towards the tavern,
Sir?
Gualdim.
Sir, I think I could help. I think I could help figure out the culprit, find the killer. I know some magic. Can help. Please.
I'm going to ask you to make me a detailed roll. Okay? To do a detailed roll, you pick the tags that aid you in that roll. And you get a +1 for each tag that you seem appropriate.
To try to persuade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For example, I can look at your tags and you have one that's called Finding Solutions. You can possibly use that. You see the helpful tag?
Okay, yeah. Finding solutions and...
Helpful. That's
helpful,
a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once
So
you
I roll 2d6 plus 2?
Exactly.
Oof.
But the guards are suspicious of you. So you get a -1 to that. So it's a 6.
Okay.
The guard turns to you. You're coming to the stockades. What happens afterwards will depend on what you say there. If you want to help find whoever did it, you can answer to the questions that we have. And then when you go on your merry way, I really don't give a damn what you do.
All right, sir. I'll follow.
Good. Move. As you move towards the stockades. Gualdim and Derus. What would you two be doing at this time, now that you were awoken by the alarm bells ringing along the city? Taking into account that Derus is probably the one that's like farthest away, like at least 2 districts away. 2 blocks.
So to
Go ahead, Luck.
start, you mixed the names. It's many you're talking about here.
And Dyer.
Yeah. Sorry, I mixed the names. I mixed the anchor with the
It's
echoes. God
fine.
damn it.
It's fine.
Yeah, right.
Also, so, like,
So
many-
many,
Just to make sure.
It's Manny and Dyer.
so many. Many and Dyer. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Minnie.
So am I also that far from the place?
No, you are just a few streets away. You could hear loud and clear the bells. To Dyer, it's a bit more muffled, but he could hear it.
Okay, so since I heard the bells, I'll just go around the street, try to see what's going on, if it's in any place I know.
Okay. You get out. It does seem to come from or at least now that it has helped, you can pretty much tell that it came from the tavern's location. And it's at that moment that as you are looking around, you see a dark shape just rushing through one of the city streets away from it. Just
I said that I try to see if I can notice anything about the shape, the shadow.
I'd say just take a look at your tags, see if there's anything here that, with your experience, I'd say, like, given the movements, you kind of understand that this person is trained in subterfuge, in getting in and getting out unnoticed. You are not very, like, you are experienced, but not like a professional. This person is a professional. The way they move, the way they slide into a shadow, it's clearly somebody that does this a lot.
This time, I'll just move near the tavern since I noticed that the bells are coming from that direction.
Okay. So you kind of take mental note of that shape and move to the tavern. Dyer?
I know that the sound that I hear is more muffled, but I will assume that I'm in the school with the other
In the Mage Tower, in the Mage District,
tower.
yeah.
So I hear that, and my first instinct is I want to go and check. So if I can, I will take a couple of deep breaths. When he opens his eyes again, his eyes will be black, and he wants to involve himself with his shadows so he can be almost invisible and move out of the mage tower without no one seeing him.
Hey, roll me a detailed roll and add the tags that you think apply. So I'd say 1, 2, 3. At least you have at least three tags that you can use.
Yeah, I'll use the sneak around, the vanish from sight, and the stillness.
I mean, the Shadow Ghosts also.
12.
With the 12, you just kind of look at the sky, at the starry sky. And like, you yourself kind of like to study stars and the cosmos, the great dark beyond and everything else. Right now you're focused on the dark parts between the stars. That space in between. As the shadows start to roil over to you, it's faint. But you're almost certain that you heard some whispers as the shadows just enveloped you. But kind of shrug it off, and you leave the tower unnoticed. As you are heading there, we change the scene to a less chaotic one. Man and a woman just talking to each other in further parts of the city, and more ostentatious as we move to Stormwind's Keep, one of the towers. Woman, this beautiful woman, long blonde hair, cradling a baby, very like young baby, like at least weeks old, maybe a month, just asleep. She kind of shakes him a bit, and you see this man, this like bulky, muscular man, dark hair, long, with a crown around his head. As King Varian Rin just caresses his temples, and the woman, Queen Tiffin, just, you need to fix this. I know the nobles are taking away money. These people worked hard to rebuild your father's city, and they did a wonderful job, and the city is, I dare say, far greater than what your predecessors have made it. They deserve just compensation. And Varian kinda, I know. There are some bad apples rotting the orchard. I'll need to investigate this. Maybe Shaw can help. Quite certain that someone on the higher circles, as there are strings being pulled. Regardless, let's rest. We have an inauguration in a couple of days. Kind of smiles, places the baby in a crib as she gets ready to sleep. The night is calm as you, Dragnar, approach the tavern. As the scene changes to the interior, you walk inside. There are a few guards, like 2 or 3, just looking around. One of them takes notice of you. What are you doing here?
Here for the men. I want to see who killed him, be brought to justice, and I don't think the little guy did it.
What makes you so sure? He was the only one that was present near the corpse.
Have you checked if he was drugged? Or are you just considering that the least work is going to be the correct answer? Because that's just convenient, finding a guy.
He had a slit on his throat.
Did he have a knife when you found him?
Was in the kitchen.
Did he have a knife? Did you find a bloodied knife?
No, we didn't, dwarf. What is your point?
Point is, I want to look. You don't know the guy. I know him. I have a horse in the race. He has a family. Where's his family?
One of my men went to give the news to his daughter. I don't suppose she's taking it very well.
Gonna be a rough day at the job.
And as this is happening, you're approaching the tavern. There are 2 guards stationed outside, but you do notice the back door kind of slightly ajar. And you do see a griffin flying overhead. What do you do?
In that case, I try to see if Dragon is around, because I noticed the griffin, of course.
I'd say as you start approaching, you start hearing his voice. He's like he's a dwarf, but his voice is booming. Just like very big vocal cords. But you do hear him coming from the back door that leads into the kitchen that's slightly ajar.
I'm standing. Can I see more into the kitchen to see if I can really see him and if he's in trouble?
As you kind of slide down, like next to the door, you kind of look inside. Just take a peek. You do see Dragnar talking to this soldier, this footman. You don't really like, when you approach, you don't really understand what he's saying until eventually you hear him talking about this man and family. And I just proceed from the conversation that he was having. But he's not alone. He is safe, but he's not alone. And you do see this large pool of blood on the kitchen floor. But you also notice something else. It's strange. There's this small object, almost geometric in shape, this obsidian color, just laying on the floor, close to the pool of blood. Small, and you don't really work in a kitchen, but it's easy to assume that something like that doesn't belong to a tool in a kitchen. But you do see that The guards do not notice it. Neither does Dragnar, as he's very into the conversation he's having. What do you do?
Is I'm going to risk it. I'm going to enter and directly say to Dragar, are you okay? I heard the bells and there was something on the way here, kind of a shadow. Now I see you and this blood. Are you safe? Are you hurt?
I'm dying. I'm not safe.
It's just the wind. I altitude is a bitch. I am fine-ish. He's dead. They don't let me see anything, and you're talking about... What did you see?
It's not picking up the mic.
I saw a shadowy figure when I was on the way here. Don't know what it was, but it was getting away from this place, and now I see a pool of blood. Also, there is that thing on the floor. I don't know what that is.
Now that he points it out, you do find this small obsidian shape, obsidian colored item, just almost geometrical in nature.
I'm just gonna look at the police officer, and I'm gonna be like,
kind of
You
looks
were
at you,
saying?
looks at that. How does that help in anything?
I don't know. Can I take it to see if it can help?
Kind of picks it up. Probably just a piece of coal. He kind of throws it at your way.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
As this is happening, Orlin, you're being accompanied, and as you are arriving at the entryway to the stockades, you see a shape almost just passing to the side, like to the side of you, in the shadow. There, you see these two officers accompanying the small gnome with a candle on his head. You do recognize this eccentric gnome. It's a gnome you've seen in the Mage District doing some weird candle magic, using candles as material components.
Well, game recognizes game, so I want to mess with the guards. I want to mess with the guards so the candle man can leave. Still using my shadows, of course. Still with the shadows, I want to move around them and kind of turn them against each other.
Okay. Tell me how you plan
So
to do
they
that.
get distracted. So
Describe how...
it's dark, right? It's dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely... Okay, it's dark. Perfecto. So I will start to go behind the guard on the left and try to trip him, and then trip the other one as well. And then I will just start to move around both of them, almost as trying to make like they are doing it to each other.
Okay.
I'll try. It's hard to explain, but I'll try to mess with them.
Okay. Once again, detailed roll. Use the tags that you believe are appropriate.
I don't know if the stillness would make sense because this is not being stillness. This
The
is being
stillness
chaotic.
does not make sense. And I'll say we are going to use also your weakness, so that's a -1, which is the light makes it harder to use because they are holding torches.
Fuck it up. So it's a +1 only, I guess.
What are you using?
I'm just going to use the sneak around and shadows to vanish. I'm not going to use the stillness.
I think you can also use the core tag. Shadow Ghost is also a usable tag.
Oh, I didn't know then.
Yeah. The core tags are also usable.
Then it's just a +2. 11.
An 11. Okay. It's odd. As you start weaving through the shadows, once again you hear those whispers. They're closer, but they don't seem evil. You don't really know what they're saying. You don't understand. More like muffled whispers. every time you just pull from the shadows. And you just see the shadows just encompassing these two guards, just causing a ruckus. Since you rolled an 11, describe to me how the scene unfolds.
Like I said, I'm going first to the guard on the left, and I'm going to start to trick them. And I'm going to whisper something in his ears that it's not exactly, not for him to understand, just to mess with him. And as soon as that guard turns his attention to me or to where I might be, I'll quickly run to the other one and I will trip him as well and be a bit more intense with him with the shadows, almost pushing him to the floor. And before I go back to the guard on the left, I will turn to Candleman and be like, "Yo, Lumiere, better run."
What?
And then I'll keep on messing with the guard on the left. As soon as he gets annoyed, I'll turn back to the other one. I'll still look at the Candleman. I forgot your name, I'm sorry. And say,
Orlin.
"Are you still here? Run!"
Oh, run! Yes! Start bolting.
You see the two guards just, what the fuck are you doing? Me? You're the one that's just kind of just pushing. What the fuck are you pushing? And you just hear the whispers. Just you see just this shadow just flare across their eyes as two of them just start pushing each other harder and harder until they start beating each other. And you are now in the chaos of two guards beating each other while you're in the shadows just
not whistling because they would know where I am, but like pretending that I'm whistling and just like, I'm going after Orland.
Okay. You are running and eventually you just see the shadowy shape just catch up to you.
And you just see like this young man, like 27 years old, fluttering beard, hair pulled back, and his kind of mage ropes, like half of the outfit, because the other half you left at the mage house, and he's like, "What kind of trouble did you get yourself into? What happened?"
I would recognize you, I think, right?
Yeah. Usually the mages in the mage district are like, they may not talk to each other, but they recognize each other.
Okay.
It's like those students where you went to school with that are from other class, but you kind of know who they are, but they don't talk to you. So
you acknowledge the presence.
Dyer, it's you. You're here.
Yes.
I did nothing wrong. I promise. There's a dead person in the tavern.
Where? The tavern?
Yes,
Wait.
I was sleeping. I was having the nap of my life. You don't understand.
Wait, what? Exactly what tavern?
That one over there.
kind of points in the direction of Old Town where you...
The tavern that we were.
Yeah.
And they thought that you killed the person or something?
Apparently. I listen, I woke up, nothing there, no one. I went into the kitchen, dead person. Well, he was dying. He was still coughing blood and stuff. It was horrible. Oh my God. Oh, my candle. Anyway, I went, then I heard some knocking. I went to the door. I opened, guards. I just thought, the guy needs help. So guards, perfect. I asked them to go there and they said, I'm the culprit. Which kind of makes sense now that I think about it. I should have probably ran, but the guy needed help. Anyway,
I think running would have made your situation worse. Just saying.
Well, but now they know my face, right?
I think they are busy now. And let's be honest, it's not hard to not know your face.
Or my hat.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe I should disguise myself.
Yeah, get a pair of glasses or a fake mustache or something like that.
Let me use another candle here. Okay. This should be fine.
It's not a white one, it's a yellow one now.
Yeah, now it's yellow.
It's a black candle because I want to blend into the shadows.
Oh, true. True.
It's not very
So what's the plan?
Well, first plan, go to the tavern and let's take advantage of the fact that you are the shiny one, I'm the dark one.
But they know my face now. I shouldn't just show up to the guards, right?
You changed the candle, it's fine.
Oh, true. Yes, of course. Okay. All right. I'll be the shiny one. You'll be the dark one. Sounds great.
So, if anything, and only those two know your face. Maybe with luck, there is someone else there that I may know. Let's hope so.
I think
And
the captain would know my face, but he doesn't know my hat, so he wouldn't recognize me. It's fine.
he wouldn't recognize you. If anything, all I need you to know is to get a distraction while I go inside and try to find clues and come back.
Distraction. I'm perfect with that.
Exactly. Do you have like party candles or something?
I do.
Then perfect. See, we have a plan.
All right. Let's go. I'm so ready.
As
Good. Let's go then.
as you two continue forward, we are going to go ahead and take a little break. So stay right there. We'll be right back, like 5-10 minutes. We'll be right back, getting some tea, going to the bathroom, getting a snacky. So yeah, be right back.
All right.
Watch our gallery. Bye-bye.
Boy.
Going back, we leave these two stooges for our little dwarf and young human friends as you catch the item in your hand. It feels hard. Not stone hard, but hard nonetheless. Kind of just sweep it on your fingers, kind of. Has this little, like, sheen to it. But it's not metal. Second war is still ongoing. You know, the orcs have more like enslaved a variety of creatures to their war efforts. This was far, far north, where they enslaved dragons. Red dragons of the red dragon flight. More precisely, the dragon queen Alexstrasza, where they use her to raise more dragons for their armies. You're like, it kind of looks like a scale, but it's black. But you don't really understand what it is. It does look like a scale once you look into it.
This moment in time is just Dragon is gonna look at it. He's gonna have all those existential doubts about, is it a scale? Is it not a scale? But
I forgot to say, sorry. You know this because your people, the Wildhammer dwarves, were used as a countermeasure of sorts to fight the dragon riders of the Horde. Your Griffin riders were the not kryptonite because they were probably evenly matched, but they were the weapon that the Alliance used against the Horde when fighting their dragon riders. Or like Drake riders, they were not fully fledged dragons. But that's where your knowledge about this specific area of things would come from. But yes, continue.
I would know all that, and the guard is oblivious to all this information. I'm like, yeah, I didn't see this, you didn't see this, you were here before. I'm just gonna bucket this. I'm gonna look at him, I trust him, and I'll be like, so you were talking about a shadowy figure. Should we see where it went?
Yes, it was that way.
Yeah. Let's go that way. And I'll be like,
Okay.
As go ahead.
Is there a way for me to? Is there like a link between dwarf and griffin?
Oh, wait.
Am I dead
A
again?
link like you mind? No, you're okay. You just were crashing a bit. We're sorry, people. It's because it's like stormy
Bad weather
weather,
again.
so it's a bit it's a bit
it's
iffy
iffy.
for everyone. But like you you don't have a mind link per se. Like your griffin can understand you perfectly. It just doesn't talk back.
Fair.
If you signal to your griffin or just whistle or something, you will understand and just...
I'm asking this because when I said Skywing to go above, I just want to use aerial reconnaissance to see if I didn't see jack shit, but he might.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to make me a detailed roll using the tags from your griffin, the ones that you just deem appropriate.
Okay, so I would say
2d6s.
2d6s, yeah. Griffin senses were mindful and
you can use Skywing himself as the tag, so...
So how many d6s?
No, it's 2d6s. You just add +1 per each tag.
Okay,
so you griffin senses
9
aerial
plus 1, 2, 3.
You can get aerial reconnaissance.
You either +2 or +3, up to you.
Give me +3 because
+2 because a griffin in the city is a liability.
You're nice. Okay, good catch. Okay, so 2d6 +2.
It would be a 6 and a 3 +2.
6 and a 3 +2. Okay, so 9. Okay, 11. 11. With an 11, as your griffin is flying around, he does notice like a shape just through the city streets, and you kind of hear him just screeching, almost like the sound of a very... I forgot the name of the audio effect to just... You understand? Yeah,
yes.
You guys get it. Or just a very low pitch screech of an eagle, just up above as it kind of circles, sees you, and just drops in front of you. Man, you kind of like you've seen this griffin once. It still catches you off guard. Just this massive eagle and lion creature. Just dust picks up as he kind of lands, wings unfurled.
He's a friend. Don't worry, Skywing. He's a friend.
If you are saying that, then I...
And as your griffin dives, Dyer and Orlin, you do see this massive shape just towards the tavern, like a few streets ahead.
We're still walking there, right?
You're still walking there. You never saw the griffin, but you... God damn it. The blanks on the name. God damn it. Fuck. Dyer.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen it. Dragnar's griffin once. You don't want to say that all griffins look the same, but it's possibly the only griffin you've ever seen.
I will say it's not exactly common to see griffins, so I will be like, there's a 50-50 chance. Either it's him or not.
Meanwhile, in modern times, Stormwind with like a vast aerial force of griffins and shit.
Well, but it's not modern times yet. Not yet. So I will actually go look for him. And I'll be like, with the shadows and kind of whispering, Dragnar, are you here?
What the fuck? I don't know you can do that, right?
You don't.
Yeah, so I'll be like, the fuck? Swing, hammer.
I'll not fully materialize back. I'll just be like, put that shit down. You see my face, but it's kind of shadowy, like, put that shit down.
And eventually Orlin just...
Where did he go?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
You were the one from before.
You're the one from before.
Oh, you know each other?
Yes.
No, I didn't give a shit about him. That's the fire of our relationship.
Well, yeah.
Well, you need to give a shit about now.
I'm terribly sorry, mate, but the one you found dead, close friend.
Oh.
Stranger, close dead friend.
Well, I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. Still sucks.
Yeah. I'll help you catch him, though, the guy who did it.
Let's go. I like you already. Shorties unite. Let's go.
Shorties unite. He's even shorter than you, actually.
It feels weird looking down.
Shoulder height.
Feels weird looking down.
how tall is like the candle hat?
The candle hat is probably...
Well,
Was
it
the
up?
same height?
yes.
Because I'm going to turn to Dragnar and be like, okay, so here's the thing. I kind of had a plan with Orlin before, but now that you're here, even better. Because I want to go inside and get clues, and I need you to distract the guards.
Just like this?
What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
I think it's dragon scale. Could be wrong. Can you phase out so you can touch things, or you can touch things when you're shadowy?
I will materialize completely and
There you go.
touch, grab,
No,
and I'm
that's
going to
just
show to Orlin.
It looks like a scale. Not that Dragnar said it. It's hard. It's obsidian coloration, and it is shaped like a scale. You've heard about dragons, never seen one. They're usually very powerful and seclusive creatures. And if this was from any of the dragon flights, it will be from a black dragon. And the black dragon flight is usually bad news. Very bad news. So you don't know where this came from, but you have never seen a dragon here, nor around these parts.
So, Dragnar, do you know what this is?
I think I do. I think this is from dragons. You know, I have a little bit of a beef with it. It's like, I'm pretty sure you read a book where dragon fights griffins. You know, they have several wings.
Bad news. Where's Manny? By the way,
I'm here.
you know.
I just
Wait,
Just
wait.
living against the building.
I was just waiting. Can I see that thing you're talking about?
Sure. Come
You
here,
say
Manny.
it's a-
Sorry,
you
I
say
didn't.
it's a
I didn't see
scale?
you here, and I handed the scale.
Yeah, I've never seen the skull before, and I gave it back.
No, never.
All you need to know is
today.
that. All you need to know is that it's bad news
There are no dragons in Stormwind
that we know of.
That we know of.
that we know of.
Listen, do you know
Yeah,
of
that we know of.
a lot of griffins in here in this city?
Not that we know of.
There you go. There might be a dragon. Still sucks for us. There's a dragon, but the logic is sound.
And as you're all talking, Skywing kind of just tries to get your attention, Dragnar. You just see him just prancing with his like eagle talons on the floor, just nudging you. Wow!
Yes, boy.
He kind
What
of
you
seems
tell
to
me?
like point in a general direction with his beak. Just
I think we should follow.
Sure. Follow the griffin.
Yes. Listen, where I can see things, he can see them.
Ah.
It's like when you can see, you got your ad going on. It's the same thing, but a little bit higher.
Well, it's a little bit different. I actually use a specialized candle for that, but yeah, I get your point. Let's go.
I use his wings, so yeah, I get it. Special things.
Yeah.
and lowers himself, allowing you to mount Ragnar in. Kind of, if you do get on top, he kind of waits for Dyer and Manny.
I'll be like,
Do you hop in?
And Griffin all does all?
listen, do you want to
The
see?
Griffin is just waiting, like signaling you, just looking at you as if waiting.
Okay. Then let's go.
Yeah, I hop on.
As you go to hop on, he kind of stops, looks at everyone, looks at you, grabs you with one of his talons and just flies up.
No! Oh my god! Oh god!
So Orlin is pretty much Frodo at the end of Return of the King, where the eagles are just taking.
We're taking the
Holy
monkey eyes.
candle!
It's the spotlight.
Yes.
Fucking A.
Just spotlight on the floor. You cannot run away. We have you. We have you surrounded. As you all are flying away, he's not flying high enough for it to be like. It's if you fall, you're still gonna hurt yourself. You're still gonna splat on the floor. You're gonna break a few legs and arms, probably a rib or
A few
two.
legs? How many
maybe
does
more.
he have?
Two? I mean, if you're counting all of you, I mean,
Fair. Got me on the box there.
but like just a bit above the roofs. This kind of flies through the city, and eventually You do see a couple of individuals walking into this abandoned warehouse near the docks to the other side. They kind of look around, just knock on the door, slides, door opens, and they walk inside. And it was in that direction that the shadow was going.
Okay, so I'll let them know that it was in that direction.
And Skywing flies with all of you on his back or on his talon. Kind of looks at you, Dragnar, waiting for your signal. As you give the signal, you just feel Dyer and Manny just holding for dear life, just. and meanwhile, Orlin just flailing his arms, ragdolling everywhere.
My candles.
That was very Mike Cabbage's coded.
Yeah.
I was thinking the exact
In
same
my
thing.
head canon, he's like hell diving. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Kind of drops into like in this alleyway as just lets you all down, holding Orlin like this before he just slowly places him on the floor feet first.
At least there's no water. Oh,
He says as he's at the docks.
oh God!
At least there's the water, the fucking ocean.
At least I landed on a piece of land. I start trembling if there's like water in the vicinity, like the near 2 meters from me. It's like I start trembling. Oh, my dear candles.
Bro comes out of the gym trembling because of all the sweat.
No, Get in the Water starts to play in the background.
Get in the water. Get in the water.
I've been waiting for this.
Great song. You guys kind of get out of the alleyway. You see the warehouse in front, just across the street. What do you do?
Is that where the guy we saw the guy going?
It's where you saw the other two figures going inside. You didn't see the shadow. The shadow, if the shadow went there, it was already gone.
Okay.
These were just two other people. Just
I'd say to Skywing just to be on the rooftops, just to not be on the ground floor. You know, just as a safety precaution.
kind of nudges you with his head. Just lifts up.
I have an idea. Just to make sure, that little piece, the obsidian one, the thing that you found, I could kind of like do some magic and trace it to some place, like to see if I can catch the smell and see if I can lead it somewhere. Maybe, you know.
I'm fine with it. If it gets us to the killer, I am so fine with it.
All right, give me that piece of obsidian, whatever that was, the scale.
He still has it.
Oh.
Oh, I gave it back.
Okay.
I will give it to whoever is asking.
Yeah, I'll take it. I grab one of my candles, this like this green looking one, and I do like a flick and it lights up a little bit. Then I just get the scale close to it, to the candle, and I start like looking into it, and then my eyes kind of like turn, have this shimmer around them, and I just go, sweet smell of candle. I needed that. Okay, anyway, to follow this, I think, let me see. And I start looking to see if I see like a trail of magic.
Okay. I'll ask you to make me a detailed roll using your arcane candle kit and candle-bound arcane sorcery.
Okay, so that's a +2?
You can also add controlled burn, channels arcane energy, since you're being controlling it.
So +3, there's no negatives? I mean, I'm next. Am I next to water?
I mean, you're kind of next to water because you're in the docks, but it'll still be a +3. Yeah, you can add helpful, and we go for hydrophobia as your weakness, and it's a +3 still.
Okay, so I just roll?
Yeah, 2d6 +3.
Oh, what did I do?
You rolled perfectly.
Okay.
Okay, so with the 12, kind of look, you see the arcane energy is just like sparking from the flame on the candle, just start sparking around the scale. You see this line, smoke line, just slightly weaving through the cities, through the street across towards the warehouse.
Okay. Yeah, I confirm it. It's right there.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we make our way.
Make him away.
I was holding myself so much. I was holding myself so much, motherfucker.
Thank fuck you did it, not us.
We should be careful.
So you
We don't know what's inside.
go across the street. You're now like before the door where the other two entered. Do you knock? Do you try to open it?
Are there windows in this building?
There are windows above. Like if there's a second floor, they are on the second floor.
Okay.
How do your shadows work?
Imagine this wooden warehouse, kind of like long building with just windows above.
You ask how did my shadows work?
Yes.
Well, they're shadows. If I can see, I can go there. As long as it's not too far away from me.
So all we need is to get you to a window
Yes. And I'll get inside.
and open the door if it's closed.
Of course.
Do we all agree with this? If
I'm
not, we
staying
can
on
just.
the ground. I'm okay
not-
here.
I mean, I don't think you even could see the window, even if we got you up there.
Yeah, well, point taken.
I am sturdy. You get on my shoulders, you get on his shoulders. We do a little stare.
But I'm not on top.
Hey, if it's okay if you're the bottom, nobody judges.
I'm also, well,
I saw the joke, okay? I saw it. I heard it. I knew it was coming.
Hey,
But
Hey. You cannot fault the dude because I'm sure the ambience in the bedroom is immaculate due to all the candles.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Listen,
premium.
candles are halfway there, you know? So, realistically speaking, is it possible for us to get him to see the through the window, or are we just too many short kings in this party?
I'm tall. I don't know what you mean.
It's like you're tall, but you're not like 2 stories tall. Like you're a dwarf, so
Yep.
you're a short
I'm
king,
built.
but you're a stout king. You're a built king. He's a gnome.
Yep. Pocket size.
You've thrown stuff his size before. If you want to just
Do not give me those type of intrusive thoughts, man.
Gosh, man.
Throw the gnome.
toss me,
Throw the gnome. Throw the gnome.
throw the gnome, the shadows say.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Do I
That
have
was
your
easy.
consent? Do I have your consent?
Wait, to do what? What are we doing?
No, you're totally not Mjolnir, but it's fine.
Wait, what?
I already got what I said. Because it's one of my tags.
Yep. Fucking hammer crackling with lightning. So, course of
Nice.
action.
Do it.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Please roll. Please roll good.
When I see that he's picking me up, I'm going to grab one of my candles and I'm going to get ready with it in my hands.
I rolled a 5 and a 4. So 9 plus.
Do you have any tags that...
I think totally not Mjolnir would apply. Not entirely sure if Highland Endurance would apply. I don't think it does. Totally not Mjolnir.
I'd say you can get Wildhammer identity into there because, Wildhammer dwarves.
Let's go.
And
But
totally
also-
not Mjolnir because you're used to throwing your hammer, so you kind of know the trajectory that you need to toss the guy.
But you know a thing? Walls and ceilings are totally a cage, man.
Yeah, I was looking at it. So just +1.
Yeah, let's go. So 10 total.
10 total. Okay, perfect. With the 10 total, it's a success without consequences. Borderline a success without consequences.
Short King team, let's go.
Saved.
He might not be a hammer, but he's still a little light.
Fair.
Yes.
So you just see your limb just in his hand. Describe to the people at home, like, what's your form?
So I will be like 3 steps back, hold your candles, and I'll be like, just like we do in Australia with dwarf throwing.
Okay, so Orlim, you're just going through the air. Just you're a tiny person. You're not used being this high. At least not when you're not inside a building. Because when you have a building, you have a floor, like the floor below you. Right now, the floor below you is like 20 feet below you.
It's a lot of feet.
So you kind of just hold on to the window.
Oh, dear candle, I'm not built for this. What do I do? Is the window closed?
The window itself, like, it has like this opening sliding to the side.
Oh, okay. Then I just go. I try to climb over, and is it dark inside?
It is dark inside, but you do hear murmuring as you are now on this, how should I put this? This balcony that goes all around the warehouse.
Oh.
And at the center of the warehouse, you do see a lot of people just gathered. And some crates propped up, like, to make some sort of stage. Some candles and torches positioned here and there.
I'm gonna pick one of the blue candle that I had. I'm gonna light it up very gently, and that's going to basically muffle all the sounds that I make. Like, just be silent, whatever I do.
So you just click the wick alight and silence all around you.
I just go and try to find a way down to see if I can see the door or any entrance.
Yeah, there's like a couple of stairs just going down, but you will be next to the crowd. You're tiny.
Okay.
You can pass by undetected, but
all right. But the crowd isn't looking like at the door, right? They're with their backs.
The crowd is looking at they're talking with like between themselves and looking at the stage.
Okay. I get to the door, and is there any guards or anything, or can I just open?
There is someone just like leaning against the wall next to the door. And as you kind of go down, you see this person. It's human, rough looking, like not like a thug, but rough because it's somebody that has been through years of labor. Like you look at their hands, they are like calluses, and they're like rough hands, like thick, rough hands. See, like they have a belt, a couple of hammers and chisels, and it's something that you find similar to another person and another and another. All these people have tools on their belts, and they have this how should I put this, these characteristics of people that are artisans, workers. See crates that have stone, like blocks of stone, some of them that have been cut into shape like statues, and you do notice that in their clothes, in like either in a tunic, in an apron, you do notice the logo of the Stonemasons Guild, as this is a meeting of the Stonemasons. And as you're enthralled with this, you hear a voice coming from the stage. May I have your attention, please? And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Holy candle.
I heard you.
Soon as
I knew it was coming, but fuck.
Sorry,
I'm still
guys.
disappointed. Nah, I'm still disappointed.
There's-
In the good
there's
way.
I'm
work.
not surprised.
There's work tomorrow. I wake up at 6. I need to go sleepy. You know,
Who needs sleep? Sleep is overrated.
tell that to my bank account. I need
Fellas. No,
sleep so I can go work.
Listen, you got me there. Not even gonna say anything. Yeah,
Okay.
verdade tristeza.
So I hope you fellas have enjoyed the session. Speedy, how did you like the system?
Oh, it's great. It's a lot more role playish than I was thinking about. Like I don't even have to think about stats or anything. I just gotta think through my character. Just be my character, and that's awesome.
Yeah, you just own it. Yeah, it's great.
It's very freeing.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. That's why I keep telling people, don't come here like with your mind fixated on rules like you do in D&D, where you have to keep in mind what you can do, like what can you do or what you can't do. Like just you hit to tell a story, guys, and role play. It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you all so much for watching today's session. If you wish to watch our sessions, you can find them on YouTube or you can listen to them on our Spotify. Don't forget to join us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky to keep up with some of our best moments. For all our subscribers, if you wish to watch today's VOD, you can do it right now here on Twitch. And I did say Spotify, but it's a lot of other podcast platforms, so just pick one. We're probably there. Regardless, Thursday, we're going to have Curse of Strahd, 9:30 p.m. GMT, and then Syndicate 6 on Friday at the same time, and Cartographer Study on Saturday. So we'll see you there. So bye, guys. See you on Thursday.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.